Headed to overtime, tied at 3s after Bobby McMahon tied the game at 15-26.
It's only the 8th overtime game for Winnipeg. They're 2-5. The Leafs 6-8 on the year.
But no Willie Nylander. Tavares wins the draw and gets in over the line, trying to drive the net but couldn't get around Connor. Plays it back to the blue line. It'll bounce out at center ice, and Matthews will go back to retrieve the puck as Tavares heads to the bench. Leafs get it up on the wing. Here's Max Domi working in over the line for Toronto. Looks to drop it back. Still with it in the corner. Tried to get it off to Matthews, but it comes back to OEL. He gives it off to Matthews. Now to Domi. Domi to Matthews again. Matthews stick handling in the slot area. Drops it back for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Larsson with a pass in front. That was stopped. There's a rebound. Matthews trying to get a backhand away. In front for Domi. Shot wide rebound. Blocked by a sprawling defender. Holy mackerel, what a chance that was.
Boy, and then when Matthews tried to play it back to the point, it hits the referee's skate as he was bolting out from behind the net.
Here's Michelli coming through center and working in on the left wing. Shot was stopped. The rebound comes all the way back to the blue line, and Morgan Riley flipping it along the boards. Leafs get it back out at center. Riley has to go back after a loose puck. Going to play it back around the boards to the near side for Michelli.
What great chances by Austin Matthews.
Wow. John Tavares starting out with it. He is the last man back. Comes to center in across the line. Tried to stick handle through, and that didn't work. And now here are the Jets with their first possession of the overtime. They get it in over the line, dropping it back. Sandberg doesn't shoot it. Walks the line to give it off now to Velarde. A shot that deflected wide. Lowry lost it, and Michelli starts back up ice. McCabe was with him. Michelli working into the center ice area, waiting for teammates to change, and now he goes to the bench. Nyes curling out of the Toronto zone. Works through center ice to the line and in. Drop the puck back. It comes to Nick Robertson. His shot was deflected wide. Jake McCabe getting it back and sending it back out at center ice. Kyle Connor chasing Nyes. Nyes runs into traffic and loses the puck. And the Jets have it again. 2:28 to go in the overtime. Here is Scheifele dropping it back. Connor's across the line on the left wing. Pulls up against Matthews. Connor gets it off on the near side for Morrissey. Morrissey down into the corner. Morrissey on the near boards, working back towards the blue line. Dishes it back, and it's going to be to the line and out. Forced out there nicely by Oliver Ekman-Larsson, chasing after Scheifele. Now pass back for Scheifele, intercepted by the Leafs. Fed ahead on the right side, 2-on-1. Matthews with the puck to Domi. Scores! Holy mackerel! Max Domi set up by Austin Matthews. 3-point night for the captain and an overtime winner.
These two guys, Matthews and Domi, caught out in the overtime loss against Vegas and redeemed themselves here on a 2-on-1 break. And Craig Berube was hot, yelling at the official, heading over to the Leaf dressing room, has to walk across the ice. But Austin Matthews had a number of great opportunities. So did Domi earlier, and they wouldn't go. And eventually, boy, that one, it was Mark Scheifele, Joe, that dove back and took away the empty net goal away. But here, Oliver Ekman-Larsson gets the puck turned over just inside the Leaf line, fires it up to Matthews. There's a 2-on-1 the other way. And Matthews, this is a perfect little saucer pass. And Connor Hellebuck may have overplayed Matthews, who is showing shot all the way. Left-handed Matthews down the right wing side and froze Hellebuck and threw it over to Max Domi, and Domi ends this road trip for the Leafs. 5 out of 8 points. You would have liked 6.